Hello, Capricorns. You all asked for a bonus video, and I will do a short one. I will do a short video. So thank you for asking for a bonus video. You all know I don't mind. Let's get it. You asked for one. I don't mind doing one. Thank you for asking. Let's do it. So whatever spirit brings to me, I will share it with you. Let's do it. Let's get into it. So this is a general reading. Bonus requested for my Cappies, since you asked. I'm also in the process of filming the prediction videos for May. They will be over on the Patreon side. For those of you all who want to follow me over there, my link is below in the description. This is a general reading. This is a bonus requested from you all. I just saw your comments below, so thank you for asking. I don't mind. I don't mind. So let's get it. General reading. If you're interested in a personal reading, you know, my website and my information is down below in the description. So let's get into it. Let's get into it. All right, so we're in the last quarter moon. Rose-colored glasses are off. Everybody's seeing everything. Should be seeing things clearly now, right? So you can get in the practice of creating a moon calendar, you know, tracking your feelings every single day, just about your day, right? Setting an intention, like adding some structure to your day. Don't overcomplicate it. Don't overcomplicate it. Wake up, set an intention. If you remember your dreams, you do. If you don't, that's daydreams included. Whatever thoughts come to your mind, start documenting them. It doesn't have to be a clear, concise thought. Don't be robotic about it. Good, bad, whatever you deem it to be, jot it down. You know, don't overthink it. That's kind of the problem with people overthinking, trying to interpret dreams, all of that other stuff. It could take days or weeks to interpret. It could take years to interpret. So let's get into it. Let's get right into it. All right, I've already cleared the space. Let's do it. Let's see what's in your... Today will be better than I expect. There it is. Today will be better than I expect. There it is. Put it out in the universe. Today, whatever day you watch this video, know how many times YouTube circulates this video, say it. Today will be better than I expect. Put the good energy out into the universe. Today will be better than I expect. Say it. Put it out into the universe. Yeah, because that's the energy you want to put out into the universe. Whatever day. Today, tomorrow, whatever, will be better than I expect. Put it out in the universe. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's put it out in the universe. 893, trusted universe. So this light right here is the sunlight, right? So trust the universe. Step into the unknown. So some kind of inspired action you're taking. You're trying to stay focused, right? You're trying to stay focused, right? So you're inspired to take some kind of action. Step into the unknown. The universe has an abundance of opportunities for you, but you have to step into the unknown to receive it. Your angels support you and remind you not to let fear hold you back from growth. So stand in front of a mirror and repeat to yourself, I can handle anything that comes my way with confidence and grace. Do this until it feels natural. So somebody could be going into hermit mode, right? Somebody could be going into hermit mode, or standing in the mirror and planning on creating space for something, right? Creating space for something, right? So some kind of inspired action is being taken. 3 lets me know spiritually you are 3s where you see the shape of the number 3, like the back is open here, but you're like inspired to do some. 3s inspired, like life path number 3s. 3s love to travel. 3s love to you're inspired to do something, like, so you're trying to stay focused. You're trying to stay focused. So 8 at the top window for the number 3 is like somebody has a vision, like somebody is trying to stay focused. The bottom window is good product and service. You are the physical good product, so your physical body, like you're inspired to do something, right? You're inspired to do something. Something is inspiring you to do something, some kind of inspired action, right? So fire would be like clarity, willful. It's like it's something you want to do, something that you want to do. You want to create something. So today will be better than I expect. 3 looks like lips, so maybe you're inspired to create room for a talk or conversation. Maybe you're asking for a raise. I mean, like something you're stepping out of your comfort zone. Maybe you want to talk to somebody. I mean, who knows, right? But you're trying to stay focused. Trying to stay focused. So anyway, let's get into it. Let's get into it. Like somebody asked for a bonus video. There it is, right? Let's do it. So people can only say yes or no. Only yes or no. Alright, there we go. Yeah, so you feel fulfilled, something. And 21 would be, that's Saturn. So something could be traditional. Saturn is a very structured planet. It's a very mature and authoritative planet, right? And it's also about rules and structure and whatever it is, right? So, but today will be better than I expect. So how you approach things, if you put it out there in the universe, and today will be better than I expect, it may actually be, like I said, if you go into it with leading with fear, something may, that's a particular frequency. But if you go in operating in faith, operating in the spirit of love, it may be actually better than, like I said, you expect. Trust source, trust the universe, step into the unknown. Yeah. This is the I believe sign. I believe sign. So you're closing out a cycle. So it's something about being used as a, like, mind games. Something about mind games, right? So you got to remember this right here, right? So this is sword energy, right? So you're closing, it looks like you feel fulfilled, somebody's inspired to have a conversation, something, this is the, like I said, believe something, right? Something from the past. So here we have Ace of Pentacles here. Somebody is either feeling like a new sense of self, like somebody's feeling like a new sense of self. Somebody's feeling like some kind of a new sense of self. Yeah, feeling like a new sense of self. Here's a 2 of Swords here, right? So I feel like somebody could have felt blindsided by 2 people. Somebody could have felt blindsided by 2 people, and it could have just come out of, like, nowhere. Something could have come out of nowhere, and something could have felt like a character assassination from about somebody behind their back. Something could have felt like a character assassination. And this is what you and somebody could have in common. This is what something could have felt like you and somebody have in common. So again, today will be better than you expect. Something will be better than you expect. Because that's what 7 of Swords feels like. So it's 2 sides of it's 2 sides of a sword. 2 sides of a sword. So this is Ace of Pentacles here. So here we have Knight of Pentacles here. And I feel like you're a you're a hardworking person. So it's something that you're working on. It's something that you're working on. Something that you're working on. So something has come to light in the Sun card. So the Sun illuminates the Moon. It illuminates feelings about something. But something has kind of sort of like come full circle. It illuminates the feelings about something. Here's a Justice card, right? But looking at your cards here, this is healthy work-life balance. This would be like healthy work-life balance for you. And what Source is trying to tell you is in order for you to have a healthy work-life balance, and I say this all the time in your reading, is to know your sun sign and your moon sign. If we've talked before, then you should know, know your sun sign and know your moon sign. Know your sun sign and know your moon sign. And then when you find out, we'll pull your birth chart. You have a link for birth charts below. But once you know your once you know your moon sign, you can just go into Google and just type in how to nurture your moon sign, right? How to nurture your moon sign for whatever your gender is, right? And some information will populate. Right? So trust the universe. So, but it looks like you feel fulfilled. Looks like you feel fulfilled. Looks like you feel fulfilled. So it's something you're walking away from. It's something that you're walking away from. And it's something new that you're working on. You're walking away from something and it's new that you're working on. Something new that you're working on. Okay, we have the Four of Pentacles here. Yep. So it's feel like you're part of a team. So something you feel like you're a part of a team. You're walking away from something, but you feel like you're a part of a team. So yeah. You're on a team. You feel like you're a part of a team. Yeah, here's the Star card. And I feel like somebody's thinking about their future. This speaks to 11th house. So when we're talking about your future, this is 11th house. 11th house is about friendships, community, goals, hopes, future awareness, humanitarian, technology, the future. And again, focusing on your future. And that's what's important, right? So again, somebody could be in a leadership position. Somebody could be thinking about a leadership position. Again, trusting the universe. Being a part of a team is important. Something could be structured. This is right here. This is something structured for you. Being a part of a team. Right? Right? Being grateful that the past is behind you. This is in talks with being a part of a team. Right, and this is water connects us with emotions. So this could be a good feeling that something is behind you, right? Let's see what else. That you're on top of things. Somebody is feeling in a good mood, right? This is a good mood. This is the Wheel card. So this is like Wheel of Fortune, right? Right. Let's see. It feels like somebody has learned how to save themselves. So somebody could have love coming across their path. This is a good thing. But it's not, whenever, y'all know we talk about self-love on this channel, but when I see Knight of Cups here, so it's not that you're looking for love, right? It's more like you found love within you. Like you love yourself, if that's what if that makes sense. You found love within you. So you feel fulfilled, love within you. That's what this looks like. You feel love, you found love within you. You feel fulfilled. Right, that you're on top of things, you feel love within you, those kind of things, right? You feel like you're part of a team, you're taking a leap of faith. See how this person right here has one foot firmly planted and another foot you're taking a leap of faith right here, like somebody's, but not a leap of fear, you're taking a leap of faith. Moving forward. Taking a leap of faith. Moving forward. Yeah. You're taking a leap of faith. Moving forward. Yeah. Yeah. And someone is moving. So someone is moving. Yep, somebody is moving. You're taking a leap of faith and you're moving. So this is good. This is good. Something could be good for somebody. Like, yeah, something could be good for somebody. So I don't know if it's you moving. I mean, you could be moving with a new love interest. I mean, I don't know. That's up to you. But somebody could also be getting a new job, a leadership job that you're on, being a part of a team. You could be leading a team or something. But I feel like you're on top of some things, right? You're trusting the universe, trusting source, the universe. You're closing out something. Somebody is very focused, kind of inspired action. You're in talks with something, with somebody. The day will be better than expected. Health. This looks like healthy work-life balance. You're not doing an injustice to yourself. This could look like it's a partnership for someone. Something could feel like a partnership for someone. Right? This could be a good thing. Yeah. Somebody is leaving overwhelmed behind. Leaving overwhelmed behind, like leaving secrets and things behind. You know, like I said, you're moving on from something. You're on top of a lot of things. You're on top of things, feeling very lucky. You're just going back through your mind. Some kind of a breakthrough has happened here. So finally, somebody is getting some rest. Here's 5, 6, 7, 6. You're learning how to move quietly through the storms of life, right? And that's just really kind of sort of learning how to take a page out of people's books when people learn how to move quietly through storms of life, right? Not with a whole lot of anxiety. You're not kicking up a lot of water, a lot of dust. Like, y'all know what I'm saying. Like, you just learn how to say, you know, I'm on top of things. I feel like looking at your cards here. Again, I want to say the Three of Wands is major because it's really kind of sort of speaking to, when you see the number 3 in numerology, it looks like lips, right? It looks like you're speaking, you know, from your throat chakra where the manifestation starts. You're speaking things into existence. It's like you're saying, okay, setting an intention. Today will be better than today will be better than I expect, right? And so you're saying, okay, I just release that into the universe. I just put that vibration, that confidence. That's what this yellow is, like yellow is the sun. I just put that confidence out into the universe. Today will be better than I expect. I'm confident that it will be. Like when I go on this job interview, you know, I'm speaking like a leader. I'm confident that it'll be better than I expect, right? If I felt overwhelmed before, I'm confident. I'm on top of things, right? I'm just moving through a storm of life. I'm traveling light. But this storm will be over, right? So I can handle anything that comes my way. I'm traveling light, right? 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 Traveling light through life. Trusting source and trusting the universe, right? That the universe has an abundance of opportunities for me, you know? But you have to step into the unknown to receive it. Right? So it's kind of like saying, like the day before, tomorrow I'm going to ... Like, so tomorrow I have a meeting at work, right? So if you have a meeting at work, you're not thinking that tomorrow is not going to come or that the meeting isn't going to come. You're just thinking tomorrow I have a meeting at work. You just say it. You're not even thinking about it. Tomorrow I have a meeting. I put it on my calendar, going to bed. You're not even thinking about not waking up. So, like that. You manifested it. You spoke it. Spoke it into existence. So, yeah. So here we have the Ten of Cups here. Yeah. So I'm looking at the cards here. Somebody is really just kind of in sync. Somebody is in harmony, you know, with something. I feel like somebody is making some divine connections. Here we let me see. Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, you've learned how to save yourself. A lot of your wishes, are being fulfilled. A lot of your wishes are being fulfilled. You've learned how to save yourself. A lot of your wishes are being fulfilled. Like I said, you've been in talks with people. A lot of your wishes are being fulfilled. You're closing out cycles. Like I said, today will be better than you expect. And you're moving on from some things. You're just on top of things. You're just on top of some things. All right. Here we have the Queen of Pentacles. You're on top of some things. And you're free. You're free. Somebody is not going back to fear, living in fear anymore. You're not going back to living in fear anymore. Somebody is definitely living by faith, learning how to believe in yourself. Somebody is learning how to be more confident. I think it puts a new perspective on just kind of like manifesting things. And I'm talking to you wherever Capricorn is in your birth chart. So again, thank you to whoever, yeah, you know who you are, requested a bonus video. But I think that's putting a whole new perspective on things. It's just like just knowing that you have the power inside of you to manifest. Somebody spoke something into existence. You're speaking something into existence. You spoke, no, like I said, being free into existence. And somebody's thinking about the future. Somebody says, you know what, tomorrow I have a meeting. Okay, you didn't even think about not having a meeting. Or somebody says, you know, tomorrow when I'm gonna do this. You didn't think about not doing it. So fruits of labor. So rich gain is here. It's time to reap the fruits of your labor and become rich. Yeah, you were the one that planted the seeds. You planted the seeds. You spoke something into existence. You watered them. Let me see what else we got. So, some of you all should probably read some of the comments too, because a lot of people, a lot of subscribers will put like I mean, this is a book too. It's called The Voice of Knowledge. But a lot of people will put titles of books below in the comments section. So sometimes you want to read the comments. People will put other book titles in the comments as well. But yeah, luck is on your side. Luck is on your side. Luck is on your side. As I'm saying, good luck, good fortune is on your side. Looking at your cards here. Somebody is learning how to be more meticulous and analyzing things more. So with detachment, you finally feel whole inside without the fulfillment of a particular desire. Ironically, that's often when it's fulfilled. Somebody's really learning how to detach. Just be still. Let me see here. So it looks like there's a person here who went down a rabbit hole. So it looks like there's somebody who went down a rabbit hole. Here we have liberation. So the doubts and fears still come up. You don't believe anymore that they're you. So you feel liberated. Feel liberated from something. Yeah, so you're, like I said, you're on top of something. You're definitely thinking about your future. And you know that source has your back. This is the king of wands here. The king of wands here. So instead of you saying that, like, instead of, and I have to say this, so instead of somebody now believing that humans, like, how can I word this? Instead of people like really placing all of their trust in human, right? Somebody is learning that humans have limitations. Like humans have limitations. And whether people intentionally or unintentionally disappoint you, humans have limitations. Like, humans are not like superheroes where they can put on the cape and go flying through the sky, you know, with a cape on their back. So Source is saying, you know, but Source, your creator, you know, whatever your beliefs are, I would just put it that way. I'm not going to, you know, force any particular belief system on anybody. So I'll just leave it there. I'll leave it there. I'm not gonna force any belief system. But you're on top of some things. I'll just put it that way. You're on top of some things. So nourish your temple. Nourish your temple. I feel like the 3 and 8 is 11. Source is saying, when you get off the fence, and become enlightened about things. Like whenever you feel like you are undernourished, or you feel like you are dehydrated or confused. Like I said, when somebody feels like they're being rushed, or they didn't have a chance to process their emotions or thoughts, or you just like you feel like I say this in almost every reading. When you feel like you're not on top of things, you don't feel like you're, you know, you haven't had time to think or process. Y'all know what I'm saying. You haven't had time to even think, and you feel like you're being rushed. Source is saying full stop. Full stop. Just full stop. Anybody is rushing you to make a decision. Anybody, it doesn't matter who it is. You being rushed to make any kind of decision. You haven't nourished your temple. You haven't eaten properly. You haven't had anything, any water. Y'all said water, clear water, just clear water. You haven't hydrated yourselves properly. That's when you put everything on pause. That's when you put everything on pause. And that's when you say, okay, like when you're feeling overwhelmed. When you're feeling overwhelmed. So I'll just leave it with this. There was a woman on Instagram who, I don't know, I don't think I did the, reposted it on my Instagram story. But she was talking about how like, she was talking about how like people like if somebody is like she was talking about job offers though, but she was saying like if somebody is offering you a job too fast, no matter what kind of job it is, she was like it's probably going to end up being a nightmare. So it's like basically if somebody's offering you something too fast, it's probably going to be a nightmare. It's going to end up being a nightmare. Yeah, but a new romantic cycle begins for somebody. So, yeah. So here we have Libra's card coming out again. So somebody definitely feels balanced out when you're in relationships with people. You definitely feel balanced out when you're in relationships with people, but in healthy relationships with people. Yeah, in relationships with people. Yeah. I feel like somebody, when I'm looking at this Three of Wands here, I almost feel like somebody feels like somebody turned their back on them. That's concerning. This right here is concerning. I feel like there may be somebody who has fire energy. I don't know if somebody said that to you, that somebody turned their back on you. Or you felt like a fire sign turned their back on you after saying that they would have your back on something in a relationship. I don't really know how to, I don't know. I mean, if that's the case. And you felt overwhelmed as far as something was concerned. Because I'm saying somebody may have felt like they were being used as a pawn. Readings can be interesting, but just take what resonates with you. Take what resonates with you. But I do feel like somebody has an ancestor on the other side that has your back. That's what I'm seeing here. And I do see you being free, and I don't see you going back to putting your faith in human in general. I feel like somebody has made it to their throne and just being a prayer warrior. And I feel like you've learned how to just move through your storms of life, just traveling light through life. Just like when you feel like you're being rushed to do anything, I feel like you would just calmly pass. If you feel like you're being rushed, you're like, you know what, I'll just pass. I haven't had a chance to think about something. So, but I feel like somebody has a new romantic cycle that begins, that they're not there to balance you out, because I feel like you're balanced out yourself. You're learning how to pour into you. And that energy also has to be balanced out themselves as well. So, So find out what your moon sign is, just like you know what your sun sign is. If you're watching this, I'm quite sure you're Capricorn, but find out what your moon sign is for sure. And then go to Google, just go to Google and just type in how to nurture whatever your moon sign is for your gender. Some information will populate. You can copy it and paste it into your notes section. If you have a printer, print it out or keep it in the notes section of your cell phone. That's going to teach you how to pour into yourself. Don't wait until your emotions get low or you get dehydrated. That's going to have to teach you how to properly pour into yourself. So you're not reaching for sugary snacks when you get stressed out, or other things that's going to dehydrate you, like too much caffeine, or y'all know other stuff that's going to dehydrate you. That you're not calling up that ex that you should have closed out that cycle with, or ex-friends. When I say ex, it's not always ex-love interest, or even those friends that you just feel like, okay, we're not friends anymore, and here comes, why this person calling me after, they betrayed me. You just closing out cycles and moving on. You're closing out cycles and moving on. So that's what I'm seeing here in the cards. That is what I'm seeing for you. So, all right. Hopefully this has been helpful for you. Drop your comments below, and I'll see you all in the next video. All right.